A first alert weather night after heavy rounds of snowfall and well below freezing temperatures across western Washington. Kitsap and Skagit counties saw some of the heaviest action today. Residents of Silverdale, Paulsbo, and Seebeck reported 4 to 6 inches or more. Up to 9 inches reported in Mount Vernon alone.
Chief Meteorologist Mike Everett joining us now here at the desk to give us a lay of the land at this point and what's happening overnight.
There's still so much going on. It's really, we've been having to go just on a day-by-day basis. So we've got the front out of here. That system has moved. There's still some light flurries that are falling across the region. In fact, I was just out driving. There's a few light flakes falling across the Seattle metro. But now the focus turns to the cold. And I mean, when we say cold, it's already, tomorrow is the first day of winter. We've already experienced plenty of cold, but overnight temperatures are going to get into the single digits, and it's going to stay there for a couple of days. So let's start where we just left off here. These are current temperatures. It's already frigid out there. 17 in Bellingham, 30 right now in Seattle, and even out near the coast, we've got some mid and upper 30s there. Winthrop is eye-popping. 15 below right now. Wenatchee and Ellensburg also in some low single digits. Live look from Everett right now, where things are still, we are seeing some snow on top of the rooftops there, but some tranquility. Not seeing a whole lot of wind right now, and for this we are grateful. SchoolNet, Cam, you know what? Some folks were out spitting some donuts earlier. Please don't do that, or at least if you do, just do it well away from people and stuff that could be damaged. Observed snow over the last 24 hours has been impressive. In fact, let me just get out of the way and show you what we're looking at here. Blaine, the big winner by a long shot, 1 foot and 3 inches on top of that. Bellingham got 1 foot of snow. Oak Harbor picked up about 1/2 foot along with Mount Vernon. And then Seattle was really kind of a mixed bag because we had that rain that moved through before it converted to snow. So yeah, early this morning it was raining to beat the band, and then by about 9 o'clock it converted over, and we saw some accumulations here as well. So this is what we're talking about. We still have some leftover snow that continues to just be kind of flying through. Some mild convergence trying to set up over top of Snohomish County there, but not particularly strong. So there are still some flurries flying up towards Stevens Pass. In fact, we can prove that. Here's a live look right now where we are seeing some cars up there. I'm not sure if those are WashDOT cars or people actually making their way through there. And then Snoqualmie's just been a cold mess throughout the entire afternoon with a lot of closures there. And as we heard that lady saying earlier, just common sense. First of all, if you don't have to go, don't. And then second of all, if you do, be very slow, be very careful because, well, it's really slippery there. Winter storm warning is still in effect until 4 a.m. tomorrow for everything you see here in the fuchsia, including Stevens Pass and up towards I-90 there. Looks like it's going to see another 6 inches possible overnight tonight. And then we've got a couple new warnings. We've got a freezing spray advisory, not something that you hear very often, but that's everything in this really bright blue here. There will be a little bit of wind out there, and it looks like as it goes up into the atmosphere, it's so cold that it will freeze immediately. So boating, not a great idea right now. And if you are close to the water there's the potential that some of that could get up onto your car windshield as well. It's really hard to scrape. And then a wind chill advisory in place for San Juan and Whatcom counties, because in addition to those single digit temperatures, which will bottom out around 8 in Bellingham, 12 in Mount Vernon, 9 in Arlington, you put a little bit of that northeasterly flow that continues to come down out of British Columbia and the Fraser Valley. It's going to get bitterly cold tonight. Putting future radar into motion, we still got a little bit of business to do up towards the passes there. That will start to taper in the early morning hours, right about the time that advisory, actually the warning is allowed to expire. And then tomorrow will be fairly mellow. In fact, not expecting any active weather at all, but it's going to be chilly. In fact, we don't even break above the freezing mark throughout the entire day. Here's what comes next. This system continues to wash its way down the coast there. Next one moves in behind it, just as complicated as the one that we're tracking right now. And then this one right here looks like it has the potential to tap us into some abundant moisture just in time for the Christmas weekend. So temperatures will bop nicely on Saturday and Sunday, but it could be a bit of a washout. We'll keep you posted.